So it's been intense, but
that's the beautiful
I'm
balance.
juggling it all. It's the first time I have to actually, deal with so much as a single mother.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's challenging.
Shakira is getting candid about life after divorce and being a single mom to her 2 boys. The 47-year-old music icon stopped by Apple Music One to chat with Zane Lowe in a new interview released on March 20th. And she opened up about her new album while also sharing what it's like working hard while taking care of her sons, 11-year-old Milan and 9-year-old Sasha.
You feel good?
I feel good.
You're busy, I know, very busy.
Yeah, very busy. It's been an intense week. Been shooting a video, shooting photos, preparing for another video, preparing for my album release. So I'm going to sleep every day around 9 a.m. the next day, 9 a.m., 11 a.m. Yesterday, I came home at 7 in the morning. My kids were already waiting for me, so I had breakfast with them, stayed up with them. Sometimes I don't even go to sleep until it's their bedtime. I'm running on fumes.
Yeah, for 10 years I would go and DJ, and the same thing would happen. Sometimes I get in at 5, 6 in the morning, and it would be like, all right, school run.
This is, yeah.
I'll deal with sleep later.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do, because I want to spend time with my kids.
Yeah.
And put them to bed, and then I pass out. So it's been intense, but
that's the beautiful balance.
I'm juggling it all. It's the first time I have to actually, deal with so much as a single mother.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's challenging, but they're great. They're a great support.
Did you have to tell the boys that you were going back to work, that I have work to do now, I have music to make and things I want to say, and so we're going to have to find a new balance? Were you honest with them about that?
Yes, they understand how important making music is for me, how important it is to remain productive, to feel relevant in society, to find your own place in the community, and they're really great understanding that and supporting me.
Shakira also shed some light on the relationship she shares with her boys since her split from their dad, Gerard Piqué, and what it was like to feature them on her new album.
We also share our love for music. We sometimes jam together, like Sasha is learning how to play guitar, and Milan is a really cool drummer. And so he gets on the drums, Sasha on the guitar, I sing, and we jam at home.
They sing on the record. They're on acrostical.
Yeah.
How was that moment collaborating with them on that song? Because it's a very vulnerable song. And they're contributing to me, listening to it, to part of the healing. And I think as a parent, having been through that as a child of divorce and also being in a relationship with our kids, and we're married, but you can't hide the tough times.
No, you can't.
What that moment was like for you, realizing that magical era of protecting your children from reality, from the truth of life, we couldn't keep that up anymore. You couldn't keep that up. What was that like?
It was a learning curve. There were many lessons in that whole experience. Like you said, society maybe teaches us to conceal our feelings in front of our kids, but I think that's a mistake, because they know better and they perceive things in many different ways, and they can tell when an adult is lying to them.
Yeah, they want the truth.
They want the truth, because if you don't give them the truth, then they make up their own version of the truth. And their interpretations of reality could be completely wrong and messed up, and then is when things get really complicated for them. But if you're brave enough to talk about things, talk them out with them, and try to understand how they're perceiving reality as well, and open up a conversation, open up a dialogue where they can also give their opinions.
This is the vulnerability, right? This is the Zephyr.
And embrace their own vulnerability as well, and know that life is not always perfect, and sometimes it's okay to cry, and sometimes it's okay to face losses. You have to. Life is full of them, of losses. What's important is that we learn to express how we feel about these losses, because otherwise then the body starts talking. The body talks, the body speaks what the mouth doesn't.
Oh, that part. You don't want to store it in the physical. Mm-hmm. You do not want to keep it bottled up.
Exactly.
The Hips Don't Lie songstress also revealed that Apple doesn't fall far from the tree in her family, as she revealed her eldest son, Milan, is really into creating music.
So they knew that my songs were a part of that process of healing, a part of that catharsis. They know that this is one of my own ways to heal and to express myself is through my music. And they do it sometimes as well. Like Milan, I remember he wrote 2 beautiful songs during the whole separation process, and they would make anyone cry. He wrote 2 songs on piano and lyrics, and whenever he feels a little down, or he goes to the piano and he writes music, and that is also his catharsis, his therapy.
Amazing.
So when they heard me singing this song in the studio,
How old are they?
he's 11.
Amazing. Amazing.
He's 11. He's a great musician. I think he's probably gonna be a producer, but he's obsessed with football. He wants to be a soccer player.
Yeah.
So right now he's got that part. But I recognize that he's a really great songwriter and producer, and maybe one day he'll take it more seriously. But for now, it's just a channel, a channel for him.
Shakira and the 37-year-old soccer star confirmed their separation in June 2022 after 11 years together. And the pop star has been very open about the difficulties she's faced since their breakup. But she told Zane how she's making the most out of this challenging time in her life.
Well, yeah, I try to make the most out of those traumatic experiences, and in a way sublimate, a lot of desires and elaborate my own frustrations, my anger, my feelings of disillusion, and transform them into something productive, into creativity, into resilience and strength. I heal through this music, and I'm still healing. I mean, it's a process, but music has definitely has played a very therapeutic role. I say that when I write music, it's like going to the shrink, only cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does help you exercise a lot of intense emotions and feelings that otherwise would just fossilize.
Shakira concluded by sharing the most valuable lessons she's learned throughout this experience, revealing the one thing she values most right now and whether she's open to finding love again.
Friendship. I think friendship lasts longer than love. Though I still think experiencing love, fully experiencing it, with its peaks and valleys, it's so essential to human life.
So you still love love?
I love love, but I think I even love friendship a little bit more. Because I thought love would be there forever for me. And that's one of my, broken dreams. Perhaps I don't know if I'll find it again. Probably not. But I don't know. But friendship I have. I wasn't one of those people who valued friendship as much. I've always valued family and having a partner. I've always been a couple. I've always been in a couple. But then when that wasn't there, and when I lost my voice, and when I had to face the darkest and the hardest moments of my life, friends were there. And they kept me together. Those who did really showed me the true meaning of life, I might not grow old with a partner, but I will grow old maybe with surrounded by good friends.